We are also going past the marker. So your choice where you want to put it. Add, subtract, multiply, divide.
Your homework room.
Go. And pass it on. Go to mirror.
You have trouble with that one?
Okay.
We're going to do one like it today. Okay.
How you doing? Good? I love how you're using your algebra Bible. Love it.
Do you say difference or different?
Difference.
Perfect. Careful. That's an S. Good. Excellent. Very good.
Yeah. Y. And divide.
All right. So we use letters as variables.
Oh.
Like X and Y. But what does a variable represent? A number. So whenever we see a number in our word problem, we know it's a variable we're choosing, right? So a number. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, take 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to ask everyone to freeze and check in.
Really good.
All right, so we've been working with word problems, right? Yes? How are we feeling? Perfect. All right, so we're going to make sure every single one of you that by the time this period is over, you are perfect at these word problems. You got it inside out and you're ready to go. All right, but before that, I want to know what you know. So we asked you guys to come up with some words. Love it. But I want to go back to yesterday, and I want to know more. So let's start here. Talk to me about systems. What do you know about systems? How many equations do we have with the system? Raise your hand, don't call out.
Angel. Two system. Two equations is a system.
Okay.
What else? What else do you know about a system? Andy?
Very good.
Good. Two variables.
All right, so now we're solving for two different variables at one time. And we're solving two different equations. What do we have to do with one of those variables in order to actually solve?
So that being said, what are we doing in class today?
What do we got going on? What are we learning about? Somebody who did their homework? Ooh. Were they that good?
Edwin, put your hand down.
Oh, Edwin. Somebody who has not earned King's Cash yet today. My man Jose, let's go. What do you got? We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to split you guys up, okay? So I'm going to be moving you around, and when you move around, take everything with you and have a seat and just wait for us. We're good? All right. So, Catherine, who else do you want? Do you want to give me Angel? Angel, you're going to go over here.
I'll take Andy. Andy, can you come over here?
Give me Jose and Valentino over here. All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, you're up. Enjoy.
I'm using.
Yeah, we're going to check back in. We're going to say.
Should I use the smartboard or should I use this?
Let's go dry this boards on both sides.
Okay.
So we'll check back in together. How long do you think it'll take?
5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll say 6 or 7.
Okay, so we're going to do question number 2 together. All right, so I want you to go over and read it. And as you're reading it, look for anything that's important. Look for any words that'll help you figure out your equations. So as you're reading, I want you to underline anything that you think is important, anything that will help you write your equations.
Okay, so we're going to try number 2 together. But the first thing I want you to do is read it to yourselves. I want you to underline anything that you think is important. After you are done reading, I want you to check right back in with me with eye contact, okay? And we're going to freeze and talk about it, okay? Go.
All right, so who can tell me what we're talking about? We know it's a system, so we're going to have 2 variables. What are those 2 things that we're talking about? Amir? Right, the tickets for the child and a ticket for a senior. Okay. So we have 2 variables. What do you want those variables to be? You want it to be X and Y?
S for senior and...
All right, we can do that too. So let's do S and C. S for senior, C for child.
How about you, Daniela? What 2 things are we talking about? What kind of tickets?
Senior and child.
Okay. So what 2 letters do you want to choose for your variables?
S and C.
Awesome. Okay, start there, okay? How we doing, Gracie? So why did we choose 3S?
Because it represents the
Senior, good.
ticket.
And how many are there?
3.
Awesome. And then 9C is 9 children's, and it equals 75. Perfect. All right, keep going.
We have 3 senior tickets and 9 child tickets. So what's my equation going to look like? 3 what?
3x plus 9y
Good,
equals 75.
good. So we have our first one. So he has his 3 senior tickets and his 9 child tickets, and it equals $75. Who can help me with my second equation?
I want you to look back. Okay, let's see. You underline that. What does that mean?
3 senior.
Senior. So we're solving for senior citizen tickets, and what's the other thing?
Not child.
Perfect. So when you use your X and your Y, you need your let statement. You need to write X equals and Y equals, okay?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good. Brackets.
So we say about 3 more minutes.
Perfect.
How are we doing?
Jonathan had a little bit of a hard time. And Ever is helping Edwin,
Okay.
which he's doing okay, and Claudia had a little bit of a hard time, but mainly just Jonathan.
Okay. Is it just because he hasn't been in?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest
How
of
about
them
their steps?
is
They're
okay.
good? All right. Do we want to get down our steps before we get into groups? Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. All right.
Okay, what was the first step that you guys did? You have a word problem. What do you do?
Raise your hand. Let's go. What do we do first? Every single time we have a word problem, what are we going to do?
Read.
Okay, good. We don't just read it. What else do we do? Good. So we're going to read our question. We're going to underline any keyword. And you wrote down those keywords when you walked into the room. So you should start noticing them. You're going to see it in our questions. 2 equations, 2 variables. You know it's systems. Now comes the tough part. What do we do next?
Hand. What do we do? Solve. For both variables. Not just one. You don't stop after you get one variable. You have to continue to get both.
So today, you're going to get into your teams. And in your teams, we're going to have team level. Now remember, with levels, you have to be perfect at that level before you move on, yes? All right, in your teams, we want you to work together. We want you to work hard. Okay, again, if somebody is having trouble, make sure you bring them along. On top of it, we're going to open up a help desk. So our help desk is going to be right up here in front, and Ms. Pantanelli might choose a few of you. But if you have any questions or you're struggling at all, come on into the help desk. Okay, once you get it, remember, get out. We're good? Yeah. Everyone's good? Yeah. All right. I need you, your teammates, right away. Find a spot in the classroom, get your team together, get ready to go. All right. All right. I love how Elita underlined that word difference. What does that mean? Subtract. Good. That's one of the words we talked about in the beginning of the class, right? Yeah. Good. Good. X and what though? It says 2 numbers. Okay, so we're choosing X, and what's our other variable? Very good. Good.
Okay. So step number 1. What's step number 1?
Read question, underline, hit word.
All right, so let's do that. So read it. The difference
The
of...
difference of 2 numbers with 3 their sum is 13. Find the number.
Good. All right, so what words in there are important to you?
Find number.
All right, so that tells us what we have to do. Good. So what tells us if we're going to add, subtract, multiply?
Now, when you did this, the y's cross out, but that should have been a minus y. For the first one, x minus, oh, okay, you just crossed it out. All right, good. So you got x equals 8. Good. Now you need to go back and find y. Okay. You're struggling. Come on, let's go. We're going into help desk. All right, you got another member. He has his. I gave him an extra one too. Okay.
So read the next one and see if you could do that with the next one, okay? With the next sentence. See if you can find that word. Okay, Andy. Reading the first sentence.
The difference of two numbers.
What is difference?
Minus.
Okay, so what two numbers are you going to be subtracting? The difference of two numbers.
But we don't know the two numbers.
Right. So if you don't know the two numbers, what are you going to write?
X plus y. X minus y.
Good. All right, here. All right.
Okay, how do we do? Awesome. Y equals 5, x equals 8. Perfect. Okay, level 2. Great job. All right. You don't have to do a check, okay, for this one. All right. Good. Okay. Let's do about 2 minutes before we close.
Aquí te tiene que dar y esa es la respuesta, porque si aquí es como que negativo, te da negativo,
Sorry. La diferencia entre dos números, okay? Lo siento. So dos números que tú no sabes, right? So two numbers that you don't know, x minus y equals 3.
All right. I need all teams to freeze. Pencils down, check in quick. This is King's Cash. Let's end on a great note. All right, I want to go back, and I want to know what you know. So who could tell me how many equations are there in a system? Esmeralda. 2 equations. And who could tell me how many variables there are? Omar. 2. All right, great job today. You are finishing level 2 for homework, so make sure you get it on your way out. Okay?
Level 2, okay?
Do me a favor, put
so
your desks back.
And number
Next
2.
time today, be there.